Hey everyone, welcome to Real Talk. Hope everyone is doing fine. I'm Ponce Ferguson. I'm here jotting down some notes as to my arrival here in Ghana. And it's been a month now since I arrived in Ghana. And my arrival was, to me, somewhat smooth. There were tons and tons and dozens of people at the airport. And I expected something else other than what I actually encountered. I expected somewhat of a disorganization, but to tell the truth, the Ghanaians at the airport were very organized as to how you actually deplane, how you went through immigration, how you went through the COVID center that they have set up, how you went to getting your luggage and everything else. It was really smooth to a great extent. So arrival time, what happened was we got there on time. I think so, right? I got there on time. Talking to my wife. We got there on time, and we deplaned. It was the plane was like super full. We got there, and then it was so amazing to see how when you were going through immigration, they had these booths, these iPod booths, where you went and you did your check-in. Immediately after I call them iPod booths because there were these screens or iPad-looking screens that you would actually go key in your information, and then from there, if everything is fine, you would move to the COVID center, the testing center, the testing booths. They had several of them. So once you went through immigration, you had to go to the testing booths. It was so smooth, you pay whatever you had to pay, $150. A lot of money. And then you went for them to test you. They swab your nostrils, your nose, and then from there, once they tested you or took the sample, you were taken again through immigration once again, where they're going to do the final immigration check-in. While you were going through immigration, the final immigration check-in, where they would stamp your passport and things like that, what happened then is that in the meantime, your test results, they were testing or preparing your results of the test, which I think was fantastic, because by the time you went through immigration, by the time you went to claim your luggage, which, man, I was like looking for my luggage for like I don't know how long. But anyways, by the time you went looking for your luggage and you got to now, I don't know how you call it, like where they would look at your passport and just send you outside of the airport, your test would have already been, arrived. When I got to the last part of the process where I would go out and meet my beautiful one community person. I'm looking this way because she's over there with the baby. So what happened is, when I got to that last leg of the process, my test wasn't ready, I think, but while they were looking and wondering why my test, bam, it was there. And they got me through, and I tested negative, of course, and that was it. I mean, From the moment I deplaned to the moment I went through the first immigration booths, to the testing, the COVID testing, to the second part of the immigration process, to cleaning my luggage, to then final customs where they would check your luggage, and then that process probably took me less than 30 minutes literally. It might have taken me a little bit more than 30 minutes because there was, by the time I came through immigration to claim my luggage, the luggage were all spread out for you. They were all set up for you because they were not on the belt. They were not on the belt because it was, you had to go through these different stations. So I had to just look for my luggage, and that took me some time. But I would say that it took me no more than 30 minutes. I mean, it was a fast, quick process. And for that, I mean, they were really prepared, quite frankly, the Ghanaians were. And so that was basically it. I mean, there wasn't much to it. And personally, I was a little bit surprised to see how well organized they were, because I came in on September 8th. I landed in Accra. And when I came in on September 8th, by the time I came in September 8th, it had been just 1 week since they had opened their borders, because they opened the borders September 1st here in Ghana, airspace. And so I was like, very impressed how in a matter of that week or so, they were able to set things in motion where travelers would not be delayed too much. And I really don't feel that I was delayed. I was more anxious to see the beautiful lady I was coming to see more than anything else. That's plain true, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that is a subject for another video, which I hope to share with you guys. Now, the other thing is, once you left costumes and you were outside, my one committee member was waiting for me. I will introduce you to her at the right moment. And then that was it. Quite frankly, I was also surprised, or not surprised, but I was kind of surprised to see how almost everybody here in Accra were wearing their masks. Something that we don't necessarily do in the States. People have to pull teeth and everything else for us in the States to wear masks. When you go into public buildings, actually private or public buildings here in Accra, everybody is wearing a mask. You must wear a mask in order to get into any building here in Accra. You must also wash your hands. The truth is, before you actually get into the building, every building that I've been to, and I've been to a lot of buildings in this month that I've been here in Accra, before you actually get into a building, they have washing stations on the outside of the building where you have to wash your hands. And then after you wash your hands, now remember, you are masked, okay? You have your mask on. Before you, so after you wash your hands, they have soap and water and everything. So you wash your hands with soap and dry and everything. Before you actually go inside the building, the security guards, they have a sanitizer that they spray your hand. And remember, you've already washed your hands, right? And so here the security sanitizer, not only do they test your temperature to make sure that it's balanced and what's not, but they also spray, before you go in the building, they spray your hands with hand sanitizer. And so that was another thing that I was impressed, because in the United States you go into anywhere. First of all, some banks or some public building, you just maybe have to wear your mask. I know when I was in the States, in Prince William, and we had to go in Prince William County in Virginia, we had to go into the building. They took your temperature, and you were asked to wear a mask, but that was it. There wasn't any hand washing of anything. There wasn't any hand sanitizer of anything. You weren't really forced. And it's not necessarily here in Accra that they force you to do these things, but it's a law, and it's for your own benefits, quite frankly. So I'm very impressed. I was very impressed. No wonder why the numbers are down in Accra and why it keeps falling. The number of people who test positive for the virus is down. I really hope and wish that in the States, not only our authorities, but people would be so conscious to do what is right. If you have to wash your hands 100 million times, wash your hands 100 million times. If you have to wear a mask, wear your mask. Whatever it is that you have to do it, because it's not just your health. Hopefully we'll think of somebody else's health. It's kind of concerning also to see how the number of deaths and positive tested people is increasing in the States. I'm just saying, this is real talk. Ain't gonna hold nothing back. In the States, we need to learn from these smaller countries who are doing the right thing. The people here, sure, not everybody, not everywhere you go, you're gonna see people wearing masks. But I can tell you from the month that I've been here in Accra, that most everybody wear masks, and there is not really, I haven't seen much problem of people not wanting to wear masks when they are asked to wear a mask. So that's my first impression of arriving here in Ghana. My first testimonial, my first month here. I hope to share some more thoughts, more things with you. One of the things that I want to talk to probably in my next video is, to tell the plain truth, is the invitation that the tourism minister did to many Americans when she went on international live television to invite African Americans to come to the United States. There are certain things that needed to be in place that I don't think were in place to invite the many African Americans that really are flooding Ghana. You would not imagine how many Americans, black Americans, are actually coming to Ghana and are here already in Ghana. So there are certain things, certain measures, I think, that as Americans we are used to and that we would like to see in place. And that is subject for my very next video. So stay tuned. Please like, follow, and everything else here in. Hold on one second, guys. I'm being interrupted by my stage, my studio manager, my lovely wife. What, baby? What?
Subscribe.
Oh. So please, follow, like, and subscribe to my Facebook, my Instagram, and my YouTube channel. Please, everybody. And next, we are going to take this thing outside. We're not going to just do it here inside, but outside. So thank you, Madasi.